All right, so today I'm gonna make an amazing corn souffle, which if you have to bring a dish, like a hot dish somewhere to like, I don't know, a picnic or a potluck, or you're sad and you just wanna eat a fuck ton of corn souffle, this is the recipe for you. 2 boxes. I'm doubling the recipe, so 1 box of Jiffy corn mix. You want, what is this called? Mashed up corn? No. Cream corn. Cream corn. Yeah, you got, again, I'm doubling the recipe, so normally it's like 1 can. And then a can of regular kernel corn, or 2 if you're doubling the recipe. Normally I don't like corn or souffles because like it's a waspy food and I was not raised to eat this kind of food or to cook this kind of food. Last time I made it, I was like, oh God, I forgot why this was so good. And it was a hit with everyone there and everyone took it home, so I didn't really get much to take home. Let's see. So, secret is cream cheese, of course, because what else is good without cream cheese? True story, as a kid, when my mother was away and my dad was like, what do you want to eat in your school lunch? I was like, cream cheese and a fork. And that's what he gave me. And I happily ate that as a kid because I'm from New Jersey and like, it's cream cheese, it's delicious. Also, sour cream. Put 1 cup or 2 if you're doubling the recipe. I always call it, like if someone's putting cream cheese on a bagel or bread or something or toast, I always call it like a southerner's amount or a northerner's amount, which is the correct amount. Southerners don't understand the concept of how to properly cream cheese a bagel. I don't hold it against them. All right, melted butter. Delish. Look at all those milk solids on the bottom. So these are called milk solids. When you render butter like ghee, it's just removing that, so you just have pure unadulterated fat, which as a Syrian, because my family's Syrian, it's like, you don't use butter unless it's rendered. And it is so much better. See if I can just pour off the top. I just don't have the patience to render it because it just takes a long time. Even this, I'm like, all right, let's just get it in there. Yeah, it's just all going in. Again, patience is a virtue, which I have none of. It's like butts. It's like when I was made, they took everything that was supposed to be in my ass and put it in my chest, and it's just like, we're done for the day. It's on there. That's all that matters. Let's see. All right, so you mix this all up. You add some cheese, cheddar. It's getting a little full. Shred your own, don't buy shredded. It has wood pulp in there. My parents used to work for a paper and tree company, and they would take the pulp and sell it to the food industry to make cellulose, which is used in like pre-shredded cheese. So, yay, fiber. So, you mix all this up, and if you can see it, the bowl's getting a little high, but I think that's everything. I feel like I used to put an egg in this, but we'll have to see. I might have an addendum. You can use any kind of cheese, really. I think cheddar's the best. You can do a mix of cheddar and Parmesan. You can have, I don't know, Gruyere, shrimp tacos, shrimp souffle, shrimp corn, shrimp on the Barbie, all different kinds of ways. All right, seems like a lot of sour cream though. Okay, Bubba, I'm glad someone got that. I was like, quick, other shrimp dishes. I don't know, I'm allergic to seafood, so that is not something I get to enjoy. All right, maybe I shouldn't put that much sour cream. No, instead a cup of sour cream. All right. It's my arm workout for today. Come on. Let me get a bigger bowl, stand by. I have not had ceviche. Because I believe ceviche is shellfish, no? Okay. This is like one of my Syrian style bowls. You can see the size difference. American cooking. Such small portions. Could be why Syrians are very overweight. All right. Transfer it to bowl if you need to. It's getting too much. We're gonna need a bigger boat. There. Delish. Make sure you get all over your boob. That's an important step. Raw fish marinated in lime juice. That sounds delicious. I'm like, that does sound delicious. I typically eat something called kibe, which is raw ground lamb. It's delicious, delicious. But you have to make sure it's really fresh. And Caroline, if you're actually watching this, I'm streaming on a different thing, which is why I'm answering or just saying nonsensical things. So is after all ingredients, let's see. Okay, so I think that's everything. Melted butter, cream cheese, cream corn, Jiffy mix. It's a big chunk of cream cheese there. I got the butter. This is where I like start wanting to get creative. And that's why I don't write down my recipes. I'm like, okay. I feel like, what can we put in here? Something spicy, peppers, some onions, cayenne pepper, you know, but I guess I'll keep it simple. One of the people that's gonna be at the party I'm making this for only legitimately eats chicken fingers and fries. He's in his 40s and has the palate of like a 4-year-old. So I know he's not gonna eat this. Not even to be nice. I tried to like Southern guilt him into trying it, but like, you know, he's like a little on the spectrum. Jalapeno would be really good in this. I don't think I had, no, I used it. And my pepper jack cheese was expired. You could totally use pepper jack cheese to make this, give a little kick. But I'm assuming, well, her friends are all of different ethnicities too, so maybe they would be used to something spicy. But I find if you make it for most, like, American white people, they're like, don't like the spice, but I kind of include myself in that. It has to be good spice, not spice for spice's sake, but North Americans. That's true. That's fair. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Let's see. Okay, so I want this all this consistency. I may cut out some of the previous chatting, but there we go. All right, so this one is this consistency. I think you could probably also have bacon, and that would be amazing. I do have a bunch of bacon, but it's for another recipe. All right, pour in a 9 by 13 pan, and then a little bit extra because I doubled the recipe. And grease, make sure it's buttered. So we can do this without the whole thing falling in. Especially to this music. It's like a techno version of Carmen. Let's see. Good. A lot of chunks of cream cheese in there. I might have to break that up. Okay. That. Good. Cool. God, this looks like vomit. But it's going to taste really good. That's the important part. There we go. I'm trying to remember in this opera what is happening during this part. just saw this one too. Okay. Again, make sure you get it on your boob. That's very important. Okay, nice, nice. I dig it.
I only have 2 here that will not match.
Okay. All right, I'll finish this and be up in a little bit. Give me like 15 minutes. Okay. Let's see. There were some big chunks of cream cheese. Make sure your cream cheese is softened. I probably should have put that in there. Put a disclaimer in there. There we go. I have to take pictures, quote unquote, nice pictures. Hey, thanks for the sun. Because I was not at a family gathering because I was very sick. So I had a professional photographer who was gay, but went through gay conversion therapy at church, so he's no longer gay, which is not how that works, but I'm not gonna spoil it. It was fun. And I was so sick I went home, but like everyone else had nice pictures taken. But the pictures were awful. So I'm like, thank goodness I went home and was sick. I'm gonna take my own pictures, green screen, and put them in the like photo book of that weekend. Like a family weekend event. Let's take a little sip of this. All right. Oop. There. Kind of evens out a little bit. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right, I will definitely be cutting out a lot of this from my friend's video I'm making her. All right, once you have them poured, let's see if I can tilt that down. There. Once they're both poured into, or when it's poured into one dish if you're making one recipe, pop it in an oven that's 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Check it after like 40. Let's see. One, two, and then timer, 40 minutes. Cool. Let's see if that actually works. I definitely got food on here. During the beginning of the pandemic,